What's going on, guys? If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Click the icon below for making new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Alright, 17.5K today. Change documents. 17.5K. Where you at? That's not it. What? Huh. Gotta save this. Go to documents. Right? Okay, save. There it is. Cool. 1229. Alrighty, guys. Appreciate you guys for subscribing to the NorMagnetTrading.com community. Give me about 30 seconds to set everything up. Alright, I'm live going over today's trading day. Up 17.5K now. Alright, there's that. Just getting everything set up here, guys. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. Hopefully you've been trading well. I'm just getting everything set up. Alright, guys. Just getting everything set up here, guys. Give me I would say 15 more seconds to get it set up here. Alright, so we gotta go like this, like that. Alright, then we're gonna go like that. We're gonna go like this. And the runner of today was, well, we had ALLK, we had new, we had CPOP, we had FTK. And we can do BFRI maybe. Let's do BFRI. Alright, boom, there's that. Go live on TikTok here. Cool. Alright. So we should be ready to go now, guys. Hopefully you guys have a great trading day out there. Today was definitely a little bit of a slower day, but that's okay. What's going on, Sun Kim? What's going on, Steve? Aldrin, Warwick, Abby. What's going on, guys? D18. Oreo, Kyle Lehman. What's up, Truck Guy? JNW, Steve Austin, Warwick. Work hard, study hard. Don't ever give up. Just keep grinding, man. It's all about learning in this game. Alrighty, guys. So today's day, I wanted to cover my trade. I ended up taking a nice trade on, and that was my main trade of the day. Sorry, guys. But I'll give it about 15 more seconds for people to trickle on in. Alrighty, guys. Give it about 15 more seconds for people to trickle on in. What's going on, Coffee Kid? Alright, guys. So, looks like we're about ready here. Alright, looks like we're about ready here, guys. Get a little bit more people on here. Got about 38 people watching now. Did you overall lose in 2021? No, I did not. I gained. Nathan Cohen, what's going on? Alright, guys, we'll go ahead and get started, okay? So today, guys, you can see my big trade of the day was new. I ended up taking new here. I know that stocks that run up this much on that much volume, they generally have about a 30% bounce, 25 to 30% bounce. It's one of my rules, one of my setups. So I started buying the backside in the middle of the day here, really sizing in right on these dips and on these dips and here, right? Had about a 52 average, or a 51.9 average, and sold into the pops. My goal was VWAP, but I saw a huge volume come in, and I said, you know what, let's take it off. And of course, I missed out on another 5 cents a share. I also knew that this could retest the highs as well, so it was tough to take it off in here. But basically just sizing in here, and it's taking the good amount of size right in here, guys. That's really where I had my average of 51.9, and then this thing popped up. I wasn't expecting it, but it popped up on a lot of volume. Took it off, of course, then it goes to 58 and then 61 almost. So, a nice trade on new, but I had a lot more to the upside that I could have taken. I think something better that I could have worked on was taking pieces off, and I would have made substantially a bit more. But nonetheless, a green trade in the day. SOPA. This is kind of my favorite watch coming into the day. I knew that a lot of these stocks have been consolidating and breaking up to the upside right here. So I knew this one had been hanging out, had been hanging in there. It's still hanging in there. If you look at the 15-day here, let's look at the 15-day. There it is. Right now, let's go to the 180. So you can see, we're still hanging out in here from the bottom here. I ended up taking the trade. I started to see these higher lows build, and I started taking a little bit of limit buys on SOPA at 14.94 was my average, so right in there. And then this thing ends up going to 16.40. I ended up scaling well before that at 15.50. So my entry is 14.94, which is this white line right there. And then I scale right here at 15.50, and then it goes another almost $1 a share without me. CPOP. Silence because it had the most volume and it had the most range, and it was up the most on the day. I ended up taking this trade. Where was it? Oh, it was right here. So I took CPOP 260 to 280. That was down in here. I actually nailed the bottom at 260 there, and then it ran up to 326. I was out at 280. We can pull that one up. No worries, silence. CPOP, you can see my entries. So nailed the entries out of the gates, dead bottom, scaled it out, took a little scalp there, took a piece there, and I think that was my big trade, I think. Let's see. Yeah, it was. Of course, I sell it off in that pop, comes back down, and then makes a big move. I wish that I was in right in there for that move. There was an opportunity on that one. I have been in a little bit of a loss, the search, but that's part of trading. I hate to hear that, Ian. Keep grinding. It all happens to the best of us. Yeah, guys, so that's basically it. I didn't really take any more trades on it. Very choppy. And, that's my day. So, basically new was the big one. Again, the reason why it was the most liquid name of the day. It was also the biggest mover of the day. And generally, most liquid and biggest mover, and it comes down like this. Generally, bounce about 20 to 30%. That's exactly what we got. After hours, it's playing games as well. It's back up. It closed at, I think, 52, 53. It's back up to 58. Let's look at it here. After hours, it's been trying to go up, come back down, test 51, retest. So, something that I'm watching it tomorrow as well. Any tips on how to see the shorts on level 2? If it's SSR, they have to be on the ask, so you could see that. Or you could kind of, over time, you get used to kind of how it all works. Chad Weaver, what's going on? Those of you guys who don't know, I'm still doing my 35% off sale, guys. My 35% off sale video series and scanners are live until the end of the year. Feel free to check that out. You got my course a long time ago. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Are you enjoying it? Who's up? I'd like to hear some pros and cons if you can. I also gave away the first free course. We have 2 more to give away after the new year. The lucky winner was Trader Girl. Trader Girl was the first winner right there. We gave her our course away. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to watch and delve deep into the course. I truly appreciate your generosity. This is remarkable. You're welcome. You know, I try and give back, and I try and make it as easy as possible, and that's why I do these sales. Sometimes, you know, it's my first time I've given away the course for free, but, you know, if you want to be a part of that, you can check out my chat room, links in the description below, and you have to retweet and tag 3 friends and also like and follow me to enter. I'm going to be giving 2 free courses away at the end of the year. I got your course. Love watching your old videos as well. Yeah, you made me a better trader as I'm still learning. Definitely worth it. I appreciate that. Who's up? Glad you're being honest. And yeah, so 35% off sale ends at the new year. So at midnight Pacific Standard Time, the sale will end. I'm also doing 35% off scanners as well. You know, guys, going into the new year, as I tell everyone, you know, knowledge is power. And all I'm trying to do with my course and the scanner settings and things and my chat room and my YouTube streams that I'm doing right now and explaining things and having a ton of mods that, by the way, I appreciate you guys a ton. I don't say it enough, but I appreciate you guys a ton. You know, every piece of what I do is to try and give you guys a foundation and a knowledgeable foundation that can help you grow as a trader. I'm not guaranteeing you anything. This game is a 90% fail rate. And this isn't easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. But what I can tell you is, you know, what I try and do here is give you guys a foundation of knowledge and growth and help you guys be surrounded around like-minded people. And, you know, all these things that we include here at NorMagnolTrading.com when I do the YouTube streams for free, when I have the free chat room, when I have all the free educational content in the chat room, you know, when I come on and stream here every day, even though, you know, when I had COVID. All these things, guys, you know, I do it to give you guys some type of something to learn from, you know, something to inspire, to motivate, to show you what's possible. Even though it's 90% fail rate, it doesn't mean Normagnol trading community can't be a part of that 10%, you know, but it doesn't stop with my chat room or on my YouTube or my courses or my scanners or any of that, guys. It never stops. It's a constant evolution of how am I going to get better? How am I going to keep working harder and study, right? When I first started trading, I lost half my net worth, and I had to work extra hours at Domino's Pizza. I've never had a full-time job in my life, and that's the reality. I lost, and I almost decided to quit college and change my plans because I couldn't afford to go at one point, or I felt like I couldn't afford to go at one point. Even though I had a little bit of help with my family, you know, it's still different, you know, when you start paying for things on your own. So, you know, all these things, guys, that I do for you guys is to try and give you guys a foundation and knowledge. And if you don't want to pay for anything, that's fine. Don't pay for anything on my website. But if you want to take advantage of the sale, you know, they're there to help you guys. They're there to give you guys an opportunity that maybe you wouldn't have had before. Also, the free chat room is free. So just hang out in the free chat room if you want. Learn from my ideas. Learn from the mods' ideas. Learn from all the educational content we have in the chat room. I'm sure there's some of you guys that don't even know we have free educational content, guys. Look at this. Educational room. Tons and tons of free content. Technical analysis. Tons and tons of free content. Chart patterns. Tons and tons. Resources, right? Ebooks. Daily chart patterns. Educational videos. I mean, it goes on, guys. And that's all free. And I know that a lot of you guys don't even see that. So the thing is, you know, at the end of the day, we as traders, I know how it works. I've been doing this 4+ years now, and I've been a part of multiple chat rooms along my way before I created my own. And the most common thing is when people end up paying for something, they actually put the time in. Everything else behind that, they're just like, we'll come back to it. It's there. We won't do it. When you put your money into something, you take it a lot more seriously in general. So that's part of the reason why I charge for my course. Part of the reason why I charge for the settings. Not only that, but it actually, the settings in themselves was what you're actually helping NormagnolaTrading.com, a member out. It wasn't just me who created these. I had help with that. So, at the end of the day, guys, it's up to you. 35% off sale ends at the end of the year. And let's start the new year off great. Study your ass off. Work hard. Don't make any excuses, and don't say poor me, because this world doesn't come around and say poor me, poor me, poor me. Just work hard. Get through the tough times. Learn from them. I've had a tough 6 or 7 months. I've learned a ton from them. And continue to work hard every single day, and good things will come of it. If you have that, oh, poor me, oh, this is a hard life, oh, I can't do anything right, then negative things are going to come from that most likely, because that's your attitude. Whether it be months, years, 5 years, stay positive. Nothing's going to come about when you have a negative mindset, when you don't set the bar high enough and you don't dream big, okay? So anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys for subscribing to the NormagnolaTrading.com community. I'm not a financial advisor. Trade at your own risk. I have a plan, a process, and a strategy. Free chat, link in the description below. My course, CGI process, link in the description below. Brokers that I use, link in the description below. Brokers, 2 fees, stock flat to $1,400. All in the description below. Scanner softwares. I use code CAN15. Actually, I think the new code is New Year 25. New Year, all caps, 25. For 25% off. New Year 25, all caps, is the new 25% off code for TradeIdeas. I don't own that company, so feel free to take advantage of that. Do you have a picture of your setup? I don't. I'm sure someone could give you it, though, because I've taken pictures of it before. And this isn't going to be my new setup. My new setup's going to be even better. I'm so excited for it. Scanner settings, also 35% off. I started trading this year, and no one problem I have to get the average price when I get to my price. So what do you suggest for new traders? Always take a small size. Try and perfect your entries, and your exits shouldn't really matter, because your exit should always be paid out. That's what I always tell people. I risk 1 to 3, maybe 5% max, but one thing that's important as a trader, if you don't perfect your entries, then you're not going to be a great trader in general. I mean, you can take sloppy entries and still be a profitable trader, don't get me wrong. But if you're taking entries where you're immediately paid out, or pretty much almost paid out, and you can just decide where you want to scale, that's the kind of trader that starts to build and starts to have less stress in their trading opportunity. So anyways, guys, subscribe to the NormagnolaTrading.com community. Cheers.